It has taken far too long for changes to happen. Hello, my name is Phil. I am a member of the Inclusion Ireland Self-Advocacy Committee, and I'm also a director of the Board of Inclusion Ireland. I would like to know why things have not changed in residential and day service for people with disabilities. I have been a self-advocate for most of my adult life. Over this time, I have worked hard to fight for people's rights. I don't understand why it's taken so long for people with disabilities to be treated with respect and have choices in their day-to-day lives. I feel very strongly that it's taken far too long for changes to happen or even thought about, and real change should have been put into practice many years ago. The HSE gives so much money to residential and day services, yet it is not working for people with disabilities. People do not have a say in how things are done, and we are not listened to. People do not have a choice where they live, who they live with, or staff that work with them. And people are not allowed to choose how they spend their own money, or manage their own medication, or what they do during the day, or the time they go to bed, etc. People are not listened to or to be treated with respect as equals in Irish society. People have no privacy in their lives, privacy to have friends and relationships, or to get close to each other. People have a great fear and lack of confidence and don't feel safe to speak up. We ask why this is happening. What happened to these women in our tractor is a disgrace. It is not acceptable for such abuse to happen. It is hard to understand how these ladies must feel and the effects of this abuse has had on them mentally and physically. I hope these ladies are starting to feel safe and secure and happy today. We feel this abuse shows the fear there is in disability services. Fear is why this abuse happens and is not stopped. The staff working in services need to really understand and listen to the people they are working for. And staff need to understand the people they are working for are individual human beings. We have the same needs, the same desires and the same fears as every other person. So please start treating us with the respect we deserve. And people need to have good things to do during their day. Things that are fun that people themselves want to do. We know there are people in disability services that do not have good things to do in their day-to-day lives. They just sit around for hours with nothing to do. I don't understand why it's taken so long for people with disabilities to be treated with respect and have a good service that treats people as individual human beings with the same rights as everyone else. And I hope these changes come sooner rather than later. Thank you for listening.